Okay, listen, Keith. Have a little drink, darling. Hey, you coming up? You coming on the bed? Come on in. Jump up. Dee. Hello, everyone. Here we go. Right, we're on. Hello, everyone. 2 seconds, and I will be right with you. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to tonight's episode. What we're going to do is, because Keith's like part of the team now, and he's going to be coming on every other week, I believe, something like that. Anyway, on the episodes when it's just me and Keith, we're going to call it history and mental health. You know, magnets is what brought us together, but history is certainly what Keith knows his stuff about. So anyway, let's bring him on. Keith, welcome, sunshine. How you doing? I do apologise, Keith, and I do apologise also anyone that might have been waiting for 7 o'clock. I had some beauty sleep this afternoon, and I only woke up at 10 to 7, so sorry about that, Keith.
It's all right, mate.
How you doing anyway?
I don't know where it's coming from. It's not. I've took all the necessary out. Now, you wouldn't believe this, but I was walking about like I do usually, right? And I was at the top end up towards the tower, British Telecom, and there was kind of skip there. So usual thing. I said,
have a look in the skip.
I knocked on the door. I said, can I have a look in the skip? And she said, help yourself. He said, the people who used to live here, well, the woman's gone into a home, and the chap who used to, you know, he passed tense last year because of the COVID. Oh, right, okay. Just be careful. He says, I said, I've got my gloves. All right, and she said, help yourself. So I found something that basically I've got 2 of now.
Right.
But with me, you'll be amazed what I found.
Go on.
He's got everything with it.
What's he got?
Yeah, look.
Oh, look at that. I'm trying to make sure I get it right, because I don't want to do a typical Essex Magnian. That's a steam engine, is it not, Keith?
It's a traction engine, and it's monod, made by the people called monod.
Wow.
Right.
What, you found that in a tip?
Found that in the skip.
Blimey.
In the wheels work all the way around, like, you know.
Hello, Barnsley, Barry, Top Ball.
I've got 2 of these. Found the other 2, which is a traction engine, and 1 similar to these, right? And I've got that with a load of railway stuff, 100 quid's worth I paid out. But when I found this in the skip, I took it out. I said to the lad, "You sure you don't want this?" He said, "Yeah." He said there's a Tonka toy in there. So I went and had a look, and I found a Tonka toy, but I've got it in the shed, and I'm going to back it all out because it's been crushed up. Somebody crushed it all up. And I mean, I couldn't believe it. I've got that.
Go on.
Plus, underneath, there's where the fire goes in there. I've even come across one of these. put the mess in it.
Hello,
Right.
Daniel. Jen.
And even
Right.
one of these, which is where the mess and coal goes into. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a methylated one. The other one I've got here is.
That's got to be a few years old. I mean, you don't go down your local shop and buy that.
I looked it up, just a brief look up on it on eBay.
Go on.
130 quid. 130 quid. And I found this yesterday. Well, today, you know.
Wow.
And I went, yes, that's brilliant. So I got that. It's nice for a person. That will be for a present of some sort. I've got two of these now, and one traction engine.
Crazy, eh?
So there you go. That's what happens when you look round skips. So that's it. That one out the way. Right. Also in the skip.
Barry, I'm looking well. Thank you, Barry. I wish I felt well, mate. I've actually got a world of pain in my mouth at the moment from when I had that wisdom tooth out. I've still got some in the jaw, and I've hardly been sleeping this week. I think it's just with the worry of the collaboration and everything that's happening in the very near future.
It's
basically my first attempt at it, but
I've done it for
I just want to do everyone proud. I just want to do everyone proud, you know. Let me just let her Highness in. Come on, you. Come on in. You come on the camera. Come on. No, you just want to play. You don't even want to come in. That's what I was all barking for. No, I'm not playing with my milk bottle. Oh, she's terrible, isn't she? She always starts the second that I bloody put the camera on. I swear, it's something to do with this. She ain't stopping, mate.
Yeah, well, here's one for you. I found this as well. It's an old
minus one.
Radio Shack.
What's that? Say that again?
Did you ever remember Radio Shack or Tandy's?
Not really into radio stations, mate. Not really.
Radio Shack and and Tandy's, right? Stuff with anybody who's interested in recording now radios and bits and pieces and electronics of everything, right? I found that in a skip as well. I'm going to see if I can get to use that. Get it working. Something to do.
Oh, I've just took her milk bottle off her. She's not happy. Indiana. Oh, she's gone right by the door again.
Also,
you'll be one of them, aren't you, today?
That's a shoelace I've got out of the cut. Right.
I remember seeing that when
you got Thursday. It's got 4 of them that comes out of there, right? And there's a big metal gibbet goes on there, right? And you stick that into the vice and use it.
Okay.
What it is,
that is have a really big voice.
It's for these army boots. Now, there you go. It's not a horseshoe. It's what you put on your back of your heel. And these are the ones you find in the cut. Right?
Yeah.
And also these metal cleats up here. Right? And those are for your army boot.
Wow.
Boot. Okay?
Crazy. It was a different world, mate. Yeah, see, now we've obviously picked up some of them because they look like all shoes, don't they? But they're not all shoes. They're too small to be all shoes.
They're too small for a horse.
Yeah, of course.
It's for an army heel boot. There you go. Now I've got to re-stud these with that last I showed you. And that's how you do it. You can take them into them done. Right, just put a new skin on it. And then they put all them all in for you. But it'll cost you an arm and a leg, or in your case, a boot and a foot. Because one of these to have them all done off, both boots, right, will cost you in the region of 25 quid.
Okay.
You do yourself, actually. You can get the nails from eBay and everything else. They send it to you, and the nails and everything else, and you can do it when you're ready yourself. Less money.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Next one I went on a walk about this year's railway line, as you do, right? And in amongst the undergrowth, my mate found it, and he passed it to me to give to Paul for his birthday.
Oh, look at that. What's that written on it? Oh, look, there's B428171.
That's the number of the railway, British railway number. Next one
Blimey.
down is 21 tons. Right,
Yeah, that's what how much it can hold.
the next one down to that is that one there, which is 1958.
Wow.
Is the people who made it, and the one down below is the lot number of each batch. So I'll bring it a bit forward and you'll be able to see.
No, I think that's the year that the Brightlingsea Railway closed, 1957. 57, 1958. It was in the 50s. It's in the museum, the Brightlingsea Museum, which is free of charge if anyone's coming to the Colab and you want to pop your head into the Brightlingsea Museum. Free admission, and it's amazing. Really is quite good.
Next thing I found in the skip, which amazes me, why not through
And Marco.
one of these. See, you've got everything to it. Brand
When you
new.
say one of these, what is it? Oh, is that? I just saw the bottom of it. Is it one of them things that blows air into coal?
Now, these are the ones that measures your length of your garden and track and anything else.
Oh, okay.
Right, I found that. And it works. The whole lot does, even the winding mechanism. I just threw it in there because they thought it was no good. I suppose I didn't even know what it was. It's for measuring.
Quite possibly. Yeah, quite possibly. I suppose the thing is, Keith, when you move into a house nowadays, you know, with everything, with the hustle and bustle of life and how everyone is just rushing around like blue arse flies all the time, right?
Yeah.
No, not enough time anymore, is there? And it might make you wonder if when people move out, do they really have time to do the loft properly? And when people move in, do they go up in the loft to put some stuff and then think, oh, look, what's this fucking blah, blah, blah's been left out with a tip?
I found a whole box load of tools up in the loft. And the person who used to live here only lives across the road. But for some reason doesn't like me, so I didn't even bother to ask him if he wanted to take it back.
Why is that then?
I don't know. Some people are
you just don't know you, Keith.
yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, before I fished with you, before I got to really know you, I didn't know you was an ex-squaddy that had a landmine go off fucking right next to your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Killed some very, very good friends of yours, colleagues, and, you know, and more. It's crazy, and you know that's why people shouldn't look at the fucking the cover of the book. You should get to know what's inside the book.
Yeah.
And that's I think we're all a bit guilty of that from time to time, aren't we?
What amazes me, people disregard of what you are underneath. They think you're a crazy person and don't deserve to live.
Well, I think that's been chucked my way a few times, mate, lately. You know what? I couldn't give a flying shit because they're fucking right.
Well, it's the same as me.
Cream egg. Jen in the chat, look, she's just put cream egg. Fucking cream egg, Jen.
Oh, yes.
Right? Have you got time to eat a cream egg when you're moderating the chat? Bless her.
I like to cut the top off and go.
Oh, it's funny.
I'll tell you one thing. I've got several friends of mine in the history side here, and we do take bloody PA to each other. But we can do it because we can take it as well as we dish it out. Now, there's some people on this land, I'm not mentioning anybody. Oh, I'm an ex-soldier. What regiment were? Oh, I was in the Staffords. The Staffords, Staffordshire Regiment, which is now Phosphor Yeomanry, which is now Forest of Mercia. Have changed that many times. We haven't got a regiment, we got if it works. Yeah, it's the Staffords. The Staffords used to be amalgamated with several other groups with the Prince of Wales Regiment. Yeah, so there you go. But I'm hoping to go with a group of friends of mine, probably this year or next year. We haven't decided yet. We're hoping to go over to France and do some detecting and field work.
Oh, France, Keith. Honestly, why? You know, we was talking about this earlier, but you know, magnet fishing ain't allowed in France.
No, it isn't.
And it's when you think about history and you think about films and all the crossings and all the wars, you understand why it's not allowed in France, isn't it?
Yeah.
It would be find after find after find, wouldn't it? The fines would all be fucking ammunition and artillery and shit.
When you get when I'm changing, because I'm changing tack now. Magnet fishing up our end, you throw a magnet in, you probably barely get hair grip.
You see the zombie blade,
yeah.
the Rughampton Raiders just fucking pulled out this week. A zombie blade, mate, out of Northampton. Right on Nigel's, where Nigel lives at is, Northamptonshire. On his doorstep, mate, they pulled out a fucking zombie knife.
I would love to see his face drop, sort of thing, you know.
Knife, though, mate. I'll tell you what, though, it didn't look like it had been in there long.
No.
It wasn't rusty, you know. You hate to think what it might be used for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's quite a few things been thrown in there lately, and basically, as I said to my mate who does Staffordshire, Rainbow Staffordshire, not only the water raiders, or I call water babies, right, but as a joke, you know, but when they're doing it, they find loads of stuff of late, but if you leave it for a couple of years or even a year or so,
of course, yeah, you'll get refilled up, won't it?
Yeah. But anyway, coming to
So what you got for us this week, Keith? What are you going to show us?
got you something really nice. Now this hasn't been shown at all, right? I've kept it back, and I thought, oh, I'll let people know about this. Right? It's a famous leg bag that's been on YouTube and a few other places.
Leg bag.
Basically, this bag is attached to the paratrooper's leg when they drop out of a plane, right?
Wow.
During the Second World War, 1944, 43, early 44. Right, somebody devised of having an extra bag on the paratrooper, but on his leg, attached to his leg, any one leg at all.
Why was that? They needed more room to store more stuff, or
exactly.
Right. Okay.
It's more if you can't get it in the bag at the back of you, right, which is your mezzanine bag, which is for your food, your shaving equipment, your soap, your towel, and your knife, fork, and spoon, and also your toiletries.
Think about this, do you, people? You can't all that stuff around with you in war. That's nuts. That's nuts,
what
mate.
they do is they come out with this. If you can't read it, I'll read it to you.
Yeah, read it to us, Keith.
It's an ME, right? Weapon sleeve for carrying straps and personal equipment for paratroopers.
Wow.
Right? And also it's for weapons, and it's dated the 30th of January 1943. And what it is, people say, oh, what's with the red mark on it, and what's with the red and yellow mark at the bottom? It's for training purposes. That's what these was lasted, for training purposes.
Okay.
They're very long. I'll give you an idea how long they are. There they are.
Blimey, look at that. So it's almost the length of your leg.
Yeah.
Leg bag.
And then gathered up to there and folded them by your leg.
Right.
Straps, and then at the bottom. And it's for carrying not only your food and provisions, but also it's for carrying weapons of certain stuff. Like, for instance, when they went to Weebeck, right, they, they come across, hang on, that.
Okay.
Right, everybody thinks, oh, that's a scaffolding tube. No. It is a 2-inch
I don't think I
mortar.
would. Yeah, because of that bit there, the way it flutes out, trumpets out towards the end.
It's a
I'd have
2-inch
yeah,
mortar.
that.
Okay. And they was throwing these in the back of the lorry.
Wow. Huh?
I said to him, do you know you're throwing away 2-inch mortars? No, they were just scaffolding tubes. Are they? I don't think so. Who told you it's just scaffolding tubes? Steve. Oh, right. Good shit then. I don't think he's ever come across a 2-inch mortar. That's a 2-inch
Wow.
mortar,
That's nuts.
right? That there is to press up against a tree or on the floor to fire it. And the firing mechanism is inside the tube, right? And it fires these.
Look at that.
Those
Yeah,
are two,
they found lots of them out of a pond,
right?
Look at
Now,
that.
this on screws.
Okay.
Now the short shotgun shells you see about, which are about this big and about that wide, about
Okay.
as wide as your thumb, about
Right.
the size of your thumb, goes in there. Okay? And then they screw this back up. Okay? So it's ready. And what they do is for priming it, right? The 145 or the 45 shotgun shell is in there, and what it is with that 2-inch mortar, it slides down in there. I'll try and take it all the way down because it's hard to get
You're stuck in.
it. Goes in there, goes on a just inside. There's a spigot, right? It drops down inside the spigot. Oops.
Oh, careful.
This lever pulls back, fires it, charges the 145 inside, which is in there, and shoots out to about between 50 and 110 yards.
Not very far then, really, when you think 50,
Not
110.
very far, but it's easy to get to. Sometimes you can get ones which can
I suppose they're
fire.
more accurate. The shorter the distance, the more the accuracy will go up, won't it?
Is that
Yeah.
one? These ones do fire a bit lot longer. Right.
That's nuts.
And these ones are incendiaries.
No treasure
Not
nation.
incendiaries. We've got grey ones, which are flares, right? And you've got the exploding ones, which are the red and white exploding ones, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And you get 6 of them.
Look, Treasure Nation's just put that he finds the fins metal detecting. That's quite nice.
And there you go. There's 6 of them in a case.
Jesus, look at that, look. Fucking hell, mate. Come prepared.
Yeah.
Fully loaded, sunshine.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to shoot Putin in the ear hole. Putin one shooting.
Well, I'm not so sure what's going to happen there, mate.
Anyway,
Not so sure what's going to happen.
and to clean it all out, you get a weapon like this, which is a weapon cleaner. There's a slot just there where my finger is.
Yeah.
Okay? And you usually have a cloth in there, an oily, not too much oil, but a cloth with a bit of oil on it, like spray of similar to WD-40, and you put it inside the tube and you clean it out that way.
Okay.
And that is all solid copper.
Solid copper.
Yeah. There's copper and there's brass ones. And they're the only ones to use for cleaning out your guns, your barrels and everything else. Okay? for that time.
Nice,
So,
Keith.
yeah, so basically, I've got all that, and I've got more, twice as much more. But the leg bag, I was told off a friend of mine who does prices for different types of vehicles and webbing gear and guns and everything else. And he told me the famous leg bag that you've got, maybe only for training purposes, but it was rescued from a long length of one that was used during the first part of the Second World War, which was Market Garden, or we call it now, some of the paratroopers' famous leg bag was used also for the Pegasus Bridge. But the Americans use one which is a lot bigger than that and wider, and it's wrapped round. Steaming Lion, thanks for the voice, Keith. You're a Google leg.
He certainly is.
He's asked me one or two items, and I've told him what they are, and
Brian's a good lad.
A good many people they checked out afterwards, and I was right. So you don't need a Google.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He's coming to the collab as well, mate. He's coming to the collab. I can't wait to meet you, Brian.
Oh, brilliant.
It'd be fantastic. That'd be really, really good.
I've got to go for the London and Essex.
He's going to do it for London and Essex. So I think you're going to have the likes of Shane, formerly Magnet Warrior London, Magnet Warriors London. I think Shane will be coming. Luke, people that we've fished before in London, they'll all be coming. And we've got people coming from all over the country, mate. In fact, we've got people coming from another country, which is quite amazing.
There's quite a few down south that are coming over to you.
Yes, of course, because it's easier for them, Keith. You know, it's not hard for everyone up in the north.
Well,
but
the Cornwall lads are coming up all over. And also the Cornish lads are coming over, and the Kent boys.
Indiana.
Oh yeah, the Kent boys are interested in coming over.
Who's that? The Kent boys?
Yeah, the Kent boys.
Well, it's not far for them. They've only got to come over to Dartford or under the Dartford, come in that direction. Tunnel.
Well, they said who's going to come over because basically they know that I'm part and parcel of the group, but I won't be there. And they said, what do you mean you're not going to be there, Keith? I said, I can't be in two places at once. Guys, I can't be in two places at once. I've got to go over. I'm helping Paul out.
He'll be with Shane and London Magnet Fishing, the two Johns. That would be fucking awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. Can't wait to see you boys. At the moment, we're not sure how many people's coming, Keith. But at the moment, it's looking like we're going to have twice as many prizes on offer, raffles and auctions, than we're going to have people coming. Because I tell you what, we have got so much stuff to give away. It's unbelievable.
I've been told it's 283 people coming in.
Well, if that's the case, mate, my public liability insurance that I paid for today ain't going to be fucking good enough. I've done it for up to 100. Because that was the minimum. That was the minimum that they take is 100 people.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Terry.
Yes, go on.
The thing is, though, Terry, you can't count.
Go on. Yes, I can.
You can't count.
I'm bloody good at maths, thank you very much.
You forgot the maths people are coming and down to see you, and also Lindsay, and also those open to see me, but unfortunately I won't be there.
No. We might have a photo of you, mate. Have a framed photograph and carry you about.
Oh, can you go and imagine that? They'll be throwing bloody darts at me, mate.
So good. Yeah, it'll be so good. And we got a package today from John Drage, Storefield Designs, and he does amazing things. And I've got a parcel over there to open, so I'm going to show everyone it at the end of the show.
Oh, you mean?
Not yet. Got another half hour yet.
Yeah. Oh, I've got loads of I've got all this lot, right? It's all the give you an idea, give you a brief idea. little stickers. Even off Sammy G and that. And you know that young lad was 12 years old and started up his own magnet fishing. Well, him and his dad, I think it was.
Okay.
I forgot his name now.
Right,
He
you think,
G,
mate? I don't know.
Magnet G, I think it was. Anyway, he gave me. I just had received one of his stickers. You know, I thought, bloody hell.
Cool, cool. Oh, is that that one up there? Is that one?
No, it's a different one. You got the latest one.
Well, Magnet Mum and Dad, who sent me Magnet Mum, Magnet Mad Mum and Dad. They sent me.
Look at you. You got some new ones. I'm hoping. By the way, I'm hoping to bring mine out, which is going to be a bit like that. History man. Was here.
Indiana.
That's
back door. Hey!
I'm sorry, you're right. You're not right.
Go.
You're not right. You're early. We're right.
Sorry. Reason he's saying sorry, Keith, he's a moderator, but he's fine. I did see in the background behind the everything. I did see that Terry Tellboy Butler tonight has been taken into hospital. He's got poorly back and breathing difficulties. So if you are watching Tell, or if you watch this,
get well soon, mate. We're missing you.
And if we want you fit and well for the Colab Son, because we need you there. So hello, Lynn.
Oh,
hey, darling. Jordan, hello, Jordan. Thanks for joining. Here we go. Look, got a legend in the chat. Bradford Magnet Man. Nick. Hey there, son. You all right? The public liability is all sorted, mate. Well, I filled in all the forms today, all online, and they'll be ringing me Monday at 9 o'clock to take payment. I've done it for 100 people at £1 million public liability insurance for £1 million for the weekend's event.
No, I can claim for 1 million then, can I?
No, and I'd like to make this I'd like to put this on record and make it out there. We've reserved the right. It is a charity event and it's a free entry event, obviously. Now, if you injure yourself and it's your own fault, then obviously, take precautions. Let's try and make this as safe as all collabs are, because you don't know who's standing behind you, who might be watching you. You might have a little child behind you. So always look where you're going to be throwing your magnet, and let's try and be as responsible as possible, because I don't want the public liability insurance being used, because then future events, it'll just go up, won't it? And it cost a pretty penny as it was. But yes, it's done, and it'll be paid for on Monday. The forms are all in the email. So
any insurance for my poor foot then?
No, you can't. No, you fucking can't, Keith. Brother, son. Yeah, you all right?
Oh, right. Well done. I did put it about on YouTube and on Facebook.
Bless you, Keith.
I put it on public to let everybody know that we're on here, the two famous people.
Brian's just put, I might fall over pissed and can I claim? No, you fucking can't, Brian. Right? I'm not saying that there can't be any alcohol there, obviously, within reason. But public liability insurance, I'll tell you quickly, because obviously I've had to do a bit of research into it. Public liability insurance, God forbid, is if anyone was to die on the day. If for any reason a participant who turned up because of the collaboration was to die, then that's what it's covered for. It's for the bare necessities. We, Essex Magnet Hunters, as well as Rughampton Raiders, White Wedding Magnet Fishing, Brighton Parish Council and Tendring District Council, will not be held liable for any loss, for any injury. Death, obviously, a little bit different, but we're all adults and I'm sure we can all be responsible. This is the first collaboration that I've ever done that I've semi-organised with obviously Rughampton and White Willie's help, and I couldn't have done it without them guys. I really couldn't. But it's been tough. It's been sleepless nights. It's been worries and endless emails and communications, and I can't see them slowing down before the collab. It's quite crazy. We are really quite busy behind the scenes, and I'm sure the event is going to be absolutely fantastic.
I'll tell you one thing though.
Prizes that everyone should be able to have a prize. Hopefully, if you buy some references, you can have it.
It's your first time. I know what you're going through. I've done it first time years ago. I think it was about 5 years.
I'm just going to let her on this in. Hold on.
All right, you carry on. And basically, I've done it 25 years ago, and it was at the Chasewater Railway years ago, and I raised them some money for the locomotives and rolling stock, and also for a coach that basically turned into for recording our disabled people, ramps and everything, right? Now we wanted to raise enough money for it. So I said, right, okay, we either get a bus and old lorries together, old cars, and have a show. We was the first ones to do that as a show, and everybody else copied us. Right? We even done a Second World War one. Everybody copied us. Right? I'd done one for the Chasewater, the Severn Valley Railway, the Nene Valley Railway, the Watercrest Line, which is not far down south. Right, and also the Leighton Buzzard group,
right?
Narrow gauge. We've done narrow gauge World War II as well. We've done all that. I don't know how you're going through, but you know how much my insurance for all that lot.
Nothing. Well,
getting them to.
I wouldn't want to put a figure on it, Keith.
Well, the last figure I did was for the Watercrest line, right, including the locomotives, the rolling stock, including people and also individuals, and also the vehicles I was using, and temptage in 3 years ago, right, which is 2019. It was equivalent to 6.3 million.
Jesus.
Right.
Yeah. Well, don't say anything to me that might give me more sleepless nights.
No. What I'm trying to say is, though, when I first started off, I thought there would be only 100 people, like yourself. It ended up with 5,000 people coming to the 5,000.
I had to do a rough estimate on the online form. It said, "Are you expecting up to 100 people?" Then it went in 200, 300, 500, 1,000. And I thought, well, just to be safe, I know I've got about 30 confirmed. So I thought, it's not going to be more than 100. If people are watching us and we start to draw crowds from the local community, they're not part of the event. They're just spectating the event. So they don't come under the PLI.
For smoke. I'm just popping.
Yeah, go on, mate, go on. I can show everyone a couple of the things that you could win if you come to the Essex Collab. Because I think I want to show everyone, because I am going to take photographs. I am going to advertise it. I'm going to publicise it like crazy. But we did get permission this week that metal detecting can be done on all the beaches in Brightlingsea, and I've been told that the walkway. If you've seen me walk on the really big long walks on Brightlingsea, you'll see that I walk along the coastline, and there's all a rocky edge, and there's farmers' fields. The prior British Army defences there as well. That they reckon. Well, so we've been told on the grapevine. I'm no metal detector, although I'd like to be. We've been told on the grapevine that there's going to be some amazing finds there, and obviously the parish council are wishing us every success. And Brightlingsea Museum are hoping if we can possibly find something that they might even be able to put on display in the museum. So fingers crossed. So that's why the liability's done. I've done it in time because it's 3 weeks today, everyone. The Colab, in fact, this time in 3 weeks' time, after Colab, we'll be back in Clacton. After Colab, we'll be back at my flat. And I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. But it's going to be an amazing weekend. And it's going to be, I think, more of a social activity than anything else. It could well be, we might have some terrific finds. We might have fuck all. That's part and parcel of treasure hunting. You never know what you're going to get. But in all my years of being in Brighton-on-Sea and coming here as a child, as a holiday destination, I've never, ever known a metal detector to touch them beaches. So who knows? Who knows what people are going to find?
Then,
That was a quick fag.
You might find some coinage on the beach. Then again,
I reckon so. I reckon so. Well, I've been going down the beach this week because I've been collecting shells and sand because Josh's mum, she hit me up a few days ago and she's like, can I do anything for the Colab? And I said, no, don't be silly. We've got everything covered. And she was like, can I just make you some key rings? So I said, yeah. So she's gonna like induce them in that plastic stuff, whatever they do. And resin. That's it, resin art. And she's gonna put a shell and a few drops of sand in each one. So it's another thing. We have so many key rings, so many stickers, Kratos magnets. I'd like to do a massive shout out Kratos magnets. They're sending us an amazing package that's going to be one of the top prizes for the week, and in fact, multiple prizes. They're sending so much stuff we can't give it all away in one prize. Also, Magnet Store. Sorry, Keith. Also, Magnet Store have confirmed that they're participating and they're giving us some prizes to give away. Unfortunately, we did ask online magnets, and online magnets come back to us with a big fat no. So we won't be getting anything from online magnets.
This is not by resin. No, this is
okay. Yeah, I've seen them kind of things before.
That's how it is. That's a gold coin in there, which I found out. Okay, and that is the famous Montgomery. Bill Marshall Montgomery, right? Cool. And on the back, there's a tank of the said person. Just get it in line.
Go on, focus it. That's it. Get it a little bit closer. There's a head on. No.
Yeah, it's the Churchill tank, and also there's.
We're going to have to get you a better webcam one day, Keith. You know that.
But that's how it is. Let's see. There's.
Look.
Okay.
I can certainly see that that's not the Queen.
No, but that's how it is mostly. Yeah. And not only that, I mean, there's several things. I have had loads of stuff you wouldn't believe. I've even found in my work looking in people's skips railway stuff. People throwing away railway stuff. It's unreal.
Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? You know what I mean? For them to have a tip, they've found it in their home or in the gardens of their home. Yeah. And then they throw it away. What are you talking about? Like railway pins, or you talking about?
Give you an idea. Model railway signals.
Right. Okay.
Like locomotives. Locomotives about this big. Old gauge. Been thrown away.
I want that bottle of Jack Daniel's Ash, thanks. You can bring that up for me, son.
I've got a bottle of.
Oh, he's too young to fucking drink, JD, anyway, mate. I'll take it off him. Sorry.
Well, I've still got, and I will keep it at the moment. You know the Colab we had in Warsaw, and I won that famous, they call it now Peaky Binders fire extinguisher. I'll show you.
Hello, darling. Hello, gorgeous. You're beautiful.
There you go.
Yes, you are. You're so beautiful. You are.
Remember that?
Look at that.
Now, I
don't remember it, but I can see it's got Peaky Blinders written on it.
Yeah.
What's that from then, Keith?
Basically, it's from the BBC program.
No way.
Yeah, and
Surprised you never sent it to Glenn.
Glenn was the one who had it done because he dragged it out to the canals, right?
Ah, okay.
Down, cleared it all out, and the bloke who's doing the designers, he was the one who done this.
Who was it? What, John Drage?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on, let me get it.
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, he's so talented, and yet he does it more as a hobby than anything else, you know. And I know that John Drage isn't well, so sending my best wishes also to John and Nick. That goes without saying, son.
I'll tell you, some of the stuff.
I'm not so sure the campaign will be happening, Nick. You know, so obviously our hats and our hearts go out to you, son. And you know, all I can say is, Nick, prepare for a fucking amazing weekend in Essex, son, because we are going to fucking paint the town red. We're going to have that fire pit in the back garden, and
a fire pit and a barbecue on the go.
Well, I haven't got one, but then a fire pit can be turned into one, can't it? You know, I don't know. But
you can't get down there because if I was down there, right, we'll be having a barbecue outside a lovely half surround of tanks and vehicles all around, right, and basically we'll be there. But we're not there, unfortunately. I was told by Nick, right, admin person, you can't go, Keith. Why not? Because you've been asked to come here. And I went, what?
No, that's ridiculous. You know, you've already told me you got prior engagements for that weekend, and I was 100% supportive, and that's how you should be, you know, friends. What a load of crap. That's stupid.
Well, next
sorry, I got uploaded.
Got recall. Echo.
There's some dirty chat going on in the chat room, mate. It's like one of my own fucking lives. I love you all. You're fucking amazing. I have some magnets in my Tesco chicken ones. Well, thank you, Man F, for sharing that with us. I don't know who you are, son. If you want to share your name, that's wonderful. If you don't, you just want to be a random person, then welcome aboard, son. Look at that. Nick, any emergency comes up against Terry, shout me. The show will go on. It fucking will, son. And it's going to be, this is going to be my legacy. This is definitely going to be my legacy. I couldn't feel prouder right now of what we're doing and what we're achieving. And it's with a lot of help from a lot of wonderful people. And you're all fucking amazing. Each and every one of you. You all deserve a medal in my books.
No, Terry. I can't help it. I'm talking.
Yeah, Brian's put you should open your bungalow to the public. Charge admission at the fucking door, Keith.
I'll tell you. Could have had the tank in there, but can't get it.
Keith sent me a video this week, everyone. I can't show you it because I tried to edit it before we come on the show. And I don't know why, but I haven't got permission to edit the actual footage, Keith, and it won't let me. But I will be able to do it with a screen recorder. So next week, everyone, I will show you a picture of Keith with his partly owned... Is it a Sherman tank?
Well, one of it is a Sherman tank. It's a long...
No, Keith, your mic's gone. Say that again.
Hang on a minute.
I can hear you now. It went all dodgy then.
Right, hang on a sec. Right now, clear.
Oh, I love a bit of Jack Daniels, Nick. Fucking love a bit of JD.
Right, now listen carefully. The tank
The tank
is a
is a British
1954,
1954,
right? And we crushed the
right?
load.
And we crushed the load.
Keith, there's something wrong with your microphone.
Hang on.
Is there any? Can everyone confirm that it's not just me? And because sometimes it can be my tablet. It might need a reset. I should have done that before I went live. Can everyone just tell me in the chat room whether Keith sounds all right? Because he's not sounding all right for me. I'm just looking in the chat now, Keith. No one's wrote anything yet. Although we've probably got about 200 comments in total. It's both. I can hear him, but there is an echo. Lynn's put it's both of us.
Yeah.
Can you read?
No, refresh it, Keith. I'm going to refresh mine, and you refresh yours. We'll be back in 10 seconds, everyone.
Can anybody hear me now? Am I any better?
Right, am I any better?
You've gone quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what everyone says in the chat.
I can't see what's in the chat, but there you go.
I can't hear any echoes anymore. Now I can't hear him. Yours is good, Tel. You guys still on? Yes, we're still on, Barnsley. We're still on.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello from the tops of Everest.
Right, it sounds like you're fine, Keith. So yeah. I'm just going to quickly give myself one last.
Right, seems like everything's going to pot at the moment. Sorry about that, guys. If you've got anything that you're not sure of, please.
Right, hopefully, we might have cured it. If not, we are coming towards the end of the show, so it wouldn't really matter.
Less than an hour been on.
Yeah, well, from 2 weeks ago, I made an announcement that it was just going to be an hour from now on, 7 to 8. Purely, Keith, because you know me and you, we can chat for hours, mate. And we often do on our own individual lives. But when someone comes onto YouTube and they might catch an episode of the show and then want to go back and want to watch other episodes, if it's over an hour, would you click it? You wouldn't, would you? If it's an old show that's been broadcast live, if it's 2 hours, 3 hours long, chances are you're not going to click it. So not only that, Essex Magnet Hunters don't want to take up the whole Saturday night. You know, it's
to be honest with you, me and you can talk a hind leg of a donkey.
Go on, Keith.
But me and you can talk a hind leg of a donkey.
We certainly can, mate.
Right, and we've got the gift of the gab. But as you was right in saying, it's best to go on for an hour and not go any further than that.
Yeah.
But not only that, I've got loads of stuff inside, outside, and up on the top, and over at the farm. Loads of stuff will last for another 2 years in talking about it.
Wow, well, that's amazing. And what I was saying was about your tank, wasn't I? Keith has forwarded me a video of the tank this week wrecking cars. Police get cars in from various criminalities, and rather than just getting them crushed or whatever, they ask Keith and Keith's group that partially own a tank to crush the cars for the people. So they do. They crush them. And Keith sent me a video this week. I will edit it this week, and I will make sure it's available for next week's show.
But it's also on YouTube, and it's also on Facebook. It's on Twitter, 24/7, I think. And basically, it's in the farm, and now we're running out of people to crush cars with. We're finding other ways of crushing the cars by saying, if you've got something wrong with your car and it's a lemon, in other words, it's half cut short in two and put together, or the electrics are no good on it. Or
If it's going to cost more to fix, then it's worth fixing. In other words, then yeah.
In other words, bring it over to us. We'll buy it off you, and basically, we use entertainment out of it.
No, sounds good.
To the ground.
And what I want, Keith, is I want you to get a fucking GoPro, and I want it strapped to your fucking head, son. When you're doing stuff to do with the tank. You can send me the footage, and we can get it out on the channel, boy.
Well, the other alternative is my mate says, right? I think Stephen Line uses that. Strap it on your strapping doctor, mate, and then basically use that. But that's a bit rude, if you want to strap it on there. Now, I know it's only for stirring tea with, as I've found out many a time. Now, there's quite a few women.
Cough it up, mate.
There's quite a few people out there, women-wise. There's Susan Mint, she quite likes me, as a friend, I think. And there's quite a few more. I don't mind so much, but I'm always into friendship and actual relationship, if you know what I mean. I had difficulties with relationships. And
you and me both, son.
my last partner, as you know, the other partner before this last one, Jenny died of cancer. Then I had Nicky that ran me through the mill, and I had to pay over £18,000 for in debt. Not through my stupidity, but through.
You've done a debt relief order, Keith. You've had it wiped.
To sort things out, and then the following time was this woman. She was more into me buying the handbags. What?
Been there, got the T-shirt for that one, son.
Yeah, she wanted me to buy her a handbag, and I said, "And you got your own money? You think I am made of money? I don't think so. I'm not a multi-millionaire. Well, you own a tank." Excuse me, I own shares in the tank. Bit of a difference. I don't own the tank. And if I did own the tank, I wouldn't be paying you 80 quid or between 120 quid for a handbag, which you'll only use it once in a blue moon, shove it to the back of the wardrobe and forget about it. No.
It's funny that, and it brings back a memory, that does. That in my mum and dad's wardrobe, right? My mum and dad had a wardrobe, obviously. Wouldn't be the first mum to have a wardrobe. But when I was a child, I used to go in my mum and dad's wardrobe, and in the bottom of the wardrobe was about 9 or 10 leather fucking handbags, numerous purses, and as a child growing up, you're looking for any kind of money, aren't you? And I always used to go down the bags in the fucking wardrobe, and used to come out with a couple of quid and have to go and buy a Hot Wheel little car or something. You know what I mean? Funny how you fucking think of memories like.
This woman basically lived on people with money. Basically, she was a what they call them, gold digger.
Gold.
In the end, I got rid of her and I passed her over to somebody else who thought she was the bee's knees and found out the worst thing out for them.
Well, that's there, isn't it?
So don't bother. I only have them as friends, not relationships. I've had enough of relationships.
Keith, I think I might be a little bit younger than yourself, but I'm 48 now, and I've been single. This is my 4th year, and I haven't been looking in any way, shape, or form. Now I gave up looking, mate. I gave up. I mean, I'm happy on my
own. I'm 64 this April the 6th. Not April the 1st, April the 6th.
So it's 15 years difference between me and you.
Yeah. You're a baby.
I'm a baby. Thank you, Keith. I've been called that since my mum said that to me. Oh, bless you.
But don't worry about it. Listen, we're both mates. We get into history like nobody's business. And basically, you're learning the curve that I learned 25, 30 years ago. So I'm going to say this to you, Terry. Good luck, mate. Enjoy yourself and take as much pictures as you possibly can. and put it in an album like I've done. I found loads of people. I got interested within the circle of people. And if there's a circle of people that you want to keep on with them, do so. You might go places, you might go a bit further afield. But the thing is, I want to tell you this. Don't lose sleep over it. It's not worth it.
No, it is worth it. In my books, Keith, this collaboration, me and Pete, we've raised money for charities for years and years. But we've just, all we've done is drove in fancy dress, you know. This is something it's a responsibility, and it's something that, you know, I'm taking to heart, that it's got to go okay. It's got to be my legacy that I leave this town where my mum and dad's ashes are in the sea, where my son, my little boy, used to live, where I now live, and where my mum and dad always wanted to live. So I think it'll become an annual event, more so for the treasure hunting, more than magnet fishing. I think it's going to be absolutely glorious for all metal detectors.
What I was going to say was, like I've done in the world of
Hello, Linz.
Make believe in some cases, because somebody says, "Oh, this is make believe." You know, you're only play acting the World War. Yeah, we're teaching young kids what it was like in the Second World War and First World War and any other wars that's around. We're giving them free education, whereupon others don't think it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You are giving them a way of life, a part of the hobby that everybody enjoys. And another thing, you are gaining history at your fingertips, wherever you drag out of the canal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, never a truer word spoken.
So what I'll say to you is, Terry, when next year, when you think of not getting in anything, the other way of doing it is have a massive walk, right? Get them all together, leave the magnets at home if need be, or take them with them, right, in rucksacks, backpacks, and then go over the pack.
The way you weigh a bloody arm and a leg, mate. Yeah, go on.
And then go on a walk where it's near rivers, canals, ponds, lakes, right, and make a walk of it. So it would be like memoration of going back to what it was used to be years ago.
Wow. It's not bad idea, Keith.
You know, even if you drag the mag round the pool 16 times and still not get anything.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to find some decent stuff in that lake,
yeah, I know, but there might be history at your fingertips. The following year, if you ain't got nothing, do like I did, right?
Alternate kind of thing.
Change back. Get everybody to join you in a march to a different pool or lake or river or pond, right? A walk that basically carries bloody rucksacks with you, with bloody kit bags and sleeping bags and tents and that, and camp out every part of the area when you do magnet fishing. Yeah?
Right, I'm just going to get this box, Keith, because I did say at the beginning of the show I was going to send it. When
it's in my Christmas box, mate, but it's I do it for my birthday. Is that what you got for me?
No, this is a peach of a prize. I'm not sure if it's going to be a raffle prize or an auction prize yet, but I've got to show everyone because I haven't seen it yet. I'm being very careful. I've seen photographs of it, but I haven't seen it in person. And it's not just one thing in this box. There's several. It really is, you know, above and beyond. The amount of things we've been getting from people, just within the magnet fishing community alone, has blown me away. Kratos Magnets generosity has blown me away. Magnet Store, you've blown me away. I have reached out to Annalise at Magnetar, and I'm hoping to hear from them early next week. Packing peanuts. I love packing peanuts, not. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, this is going to be one of the peachiest prizes.
I can and look.
They're all good. They're all the prizes are wonderful, I think. But packing peanuts, I can see that he really wanted to protect this. Where's the knife? Where's the knife? I just put it down. There it is.
Watch your fingers.
Just want to be careful that I don't scratch it, you know.
Yeah.
Here we go. Right, this is a hubcap off, I believe, an old VW camper van.
Ooh.
As everyone knows, John Drage in the community, he's got a bit of a talent when it comes to a paintbrush and a jar of varnish, Keith.
Oh, John, I tell you, that is awesome. That is bloody awesome, that is.
Right, let's get them out. Right, look at that.
Oh, that is awesome.
That, everyone. That is going to be one of the main prizes for the day. As you can see, Indiana in the driving seat, and it's even got Indy on the number plate.
Oh, that's good.
This will probably be an auction item.
Yeah.
And I, depending on financials, I might be entering that auction because you know it's Essex Magnet colours, and it's got Indy on it. So I would love to win this, but you know,
a bias to that sort of thing. You know what I mean? I thought it would be a odd job for me.
Well, he said one of these is for me, and one of these we can auction. Look at that! Look at this, everyone.
Oh, that's bloody ace, that is.
Look at that! No worries. That says, look, no worries. Absolutely amazing, John Drage. You are such a talent. It's unreal. Yeah, he's got me a T key ring. That's for me. That's for me. And then we've got a couple. No, we've got three. Look at these. These are wonderful, John. We've got three autism key rings that he's made us. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. John Drage, hats goes off to you, son. It really does. Yeah, he's done another one of these, but I think he's already said.
All in pink.
Isn't it brilliant, mate? The old V-dub. Absolutely amazing. John, you are an absolute superstar, son. I want to wrap that up nicely. I don't want to risk anything happening to it. Obviously, that's just one of the prizes. We've got a Facebook portal donated by the legend down here, Nick's Micro Adventures. Please go have a look at his channel. Right, he's rebranded from Magnet Fishing only to Nick's Micro Adventures because he does these little micro films now, and it is awesome content. Heart of gold. He's donated a Facebook portal and a GoPro Hero 7 with 3 batteries and a little bit of accessory. You know, it goes without saying that you know, it's an amazing donation for the collaboration.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you, Terry, and the rest of the crew that's on here now, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you something. Now, should I, one, pack up smoking and go on to vapes, right? 2, try and get my fellow tank crew maintenance people together and do a what you call a soiree or a get together so we can put it on YouTube. So just to make sure that we're not piling of everybody's description. Yes, I have got I have got some O gauge stuff. I've got some double O gauge stuff, and also I've got shares in tanks, and they give back memories to people that basically do what I used to do years ago in the army. Thirdly, I want to ask people, like, now, you know, I've been looking around for people from my school, right?
Right.
My school was Erdington Boys School in Erdington in Birmingham. Now, there was 30 people in the class, but there's only seemed to be me and Paul Barnfield. Now, Paul's asked me to look for anybody else. 3 of them had died. One of them
Oh,
from cancer, two of them from COVID. I want to know why there's only two of us out of the 30 people from our school, right? I'm asking anybody out of YouTube who knows of anybody who used to live in Erdington, right? That used to go to Erdington Boys School from 1970 to 74. I'm asking everybody because basically put the photo years last year, and it was me and Paul. It's taken us 43 years to find each other.
wow.
Yeah, that's how long ago my mate's been, and I've been trying to make up for ages.
I'll let her out again, mate. She's doing
Yeah,
my nutting. You are. Come on, darling. Open the door.
so I'm asking everybody, right?
There you go. If anyone can help him out,
If
I know
anybody
there's
can help me out,
that are quite good with family trees and things like that.
hmm.
They might watch this. They might be able to help you.
Yeah,
Hit him up. Pointer on Facebook.
because I'm not into that sort of thing, looking for people. I want other history people out there to help me, right, to find out where my old schoolmates are. There was 30 in a class in 1970 to 74. There's only me and Paul Barnfield left.
That's mad.
Now, the people I'm after, I want to know about Stephen Partridge, Peter Chick, Andrew Lafferty. His name's Mel Cove, right? Mel Cove. I ain't seen him for, since I left school, and that was when I was 18. I'm 64 this year, so he'll be the same age as me, right? There's also John Ball, John Ryder, Philip Armstrong, and also the coloured people. There's Yusufu, Mervyn Moe, Victor Yusufu and Mervyn Moe. I haven't seen those. The two brothers are twins they are, right? Victor Yusufu and James Savuto, right? Can't even say the names properly. I haven't seen them for ages. I just want to know what's happened to them. Are they still about? I know Glenn isn't about no more because he caught cobras and died last year.
Mm.
But there's quite a few still left.
You'll always get children. You'll grow up, you leave school, you lose that friendship.
Yeah.
And then you find out later on in life, some die in their 30s, some die in their 40s, some die in their 50s. You just don't know, do you? And you're just asking for a bit of knowledge. Can I know?
Yeah, there's even Stephen Partridge.
Don't even apologise.
For years. And Peter Chick, he's only 4'2", right? But he's built like a brick shit house, right? And he used to do woodworking. He was hoping to make his own boat, right? So he could do the canals and that. I don't know if he's bought one. Don't know whereabouts he is. He did have a family, right? I don't know what's happened to them, right? Also, Philip Armstrong, he went into engineering. He went into shipping first. He couldn't do shipping so much because of the weight of everything else is going on. And he went into the Navy. I don't know what happened to him after that. I'd like to know what happened, if he's still about. That's the only question I like to do.
Yeah. Give a plug to your group quickly, Keith. Because you've got a big old group, haven't you, on Facebook?
I'm going to put it to Magnetic Fishing Enthusiasts, which is my group is over 1,850, getting on 1,900, right, members, right? The same goes with Terry. Terry's got some members in his group. Everybody's got members in groups. Well, all I'm asking is you guys out there know something. please. It's all the information I've got, and it will be best if it's coming from you guys. If you don't know me, get in touch with me on Facebook. And this is genuine, guys. No mucking about, no kicking tires. Right, this is genuine. I need to know about my friends before it's too late. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's only two of us left. There's me and Paul Barnfield. And Paul was the one who got in touch with me when I'd done it. I think it was my 18th on doing live chat on Facebook. Right? It was my 18th one. And he got in touch with me. Paul did. And he says, aren't you Keith Pointer from Erdington Boys School? Yeah. Hello, Paul. And we've been mates ever since.
Oh, wonderful. That's a lovely story.
Yeah. So I'm asking you guys if you know anybody from our era, which is 1970 to 74, right? And it was a school called Erdington Boys School.
I was only born in 73, Keith.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. I'm that young.
Bloody hell.
Just a whippersnapper me, mate.
In 1973, while you was still a twinkle in your dad's eye, right, I was getting caned off headmaster for chucking egg bombs at the bloody
Yeah, see, you went to school at the same time as my brothers. My brothers would be your age, and they used to get the cane. And, you know, that was outlawed in the 80s when I went to school, mate. It weren't allowed anymore.
On your arse.
Yeah, I'm in Brian Boat 73.
Yeah. It's been all right. It was all good fun getting caned and that. I mean, when the teacher, my maths teacher was called Mr. Hitchcock. We called him Scratch. That was his nickname.
Right, bear with me. Keep talking, Keith. I'm just going to stick in the background because I just want to quickly. I want to try and upload the photo for the poster for the event when we finish.
Right, yeah.
We're going to be finishing in a couple of minutes, Keith. So start saying your goodbyes, all right?
Anyway, this is the history man talking from the hip, saying good night to all. Don't forget my plight. My bucket list is still carrying on. So if anybody's got a signed photo of Putin, let us know so I can stick it in the dartboard and throw darts at it. Oh, you've gone off.
Oh, it's all right. I'm still here, but don't worry about me at the moment. I'm just going to try to bring that up. I've been doing so much editing for Rughampton Raiders lately. My tablet's their footage. There we go. I think I've got it.
Yeah. I can hear the drinking water. Oh, and yes, Millie's fine, by the way, and my foot is fine, right? And also, don't forget me on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. And don't forget, with Terry, right? Terry over there, right? It is 7 o'clock on Saturdays. And if he
7 o'clock on Saturday, that's right.
And if he hasn't got anybody else with him, he gives me a call. I'm usually on.
Keith, you're the perfect co-host, son. You're the perfect co-host. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for being part of the team.
You're welcome, mate.
Thank you, son. Right, everyone. Thank you for joining this week. That is episode 14, done and dusted. Mm-hmm. Indiana's gnawing on a cow knee joint right now on the floor, so I've got shards of bone going everywhere. Wonderful. Right, we're going to go. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you for your continued support. If you like what you've seen tonight, the channel is not just magnets and mental health or history and mental health, as it's sometimes branded. It is also magnet fishing. We've got over 50 videos of magnet hunts. And, you know, there's pretty much nothing that we ain't pulled out. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us for the journey that Essex Magnet Hunters is going to be taking. It's wonderful. Our collab is going to be amazing. And there's going to be a lot of YouTubers at the collab, a lot of videos getting done. And, well, we're going to be in all of them. And I can't wait to meet every single person, and I will give quality time to every single person that attends our collaboration.
Don't forget,
Go on.
subscribe to this channel. It gets us more out and gets us more into getting more things sorted
She's
out.
up in the algorithm for
Right,
YouTube.
share us
So
on Facebook. Spread it about a bit. Everybody, spread it about. We need
absolutely.
as much as possible. And also my plight. Okay? There you
Oh,
go.
right, from me and from this man here, Keith Pointer. Thank you for joining, Keith.
That's
It's
all right, mate.
goodbye. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everyone. And if I don't catch you before, I'll catch you next week. So take care, everyone. See you later, Keith. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye. Say bye, Indy. Say bye. Say woo, woo, woo. See you later, people. Bye, everyone.
Bye.